It's another fantastic Friday, financial fam. What's up with it? It is Malcolm McFly from Malcolm McFly TV with another time capsule on our quest to financial freedom, on our quest to economic emancipation. And I'm very enthused. We're going to do a quick crypto current events video as we do every Friday. Now, these news, I don't know if it's whether alarming. I don't want to say alarming. I will say eyebrow raising. It will say eyebrow raising. I do feel investors, at least around the U.S., are switching their lineup, so to speak. But we'll get into it. A quick quality control. One Bitcoin is approximately $8,272, flirting with the $8,400 range. I saw a couple hours ago, $1 will net you around 12,088 Satoshi. Now, without further ado, let's get into the news. Let's get into the eyebrow raising news first. We were all greeted with some heart stopping, damn near artery clogging news. Binance to stop serving U.S. traders following announcement of U.S. dedicated platform. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am hoping that this is not true, but it all seems, as they say, all good things must come to an end, or at least be paused for a little bit. So what it appears, there's going to be a U.S. block for Binance trading for all U.S. investors and citizens, which is very unfortunate. Binance has definitely come a long way in such a short amount of time, being the preferred exchange, and if not one of the largest exchanges for cryptocurrency. We're stating that now, or not now, excuse me, coming the 12th of September, the exchange will be shut down to U.S. investors, hopefully not permanently. Now, out of the words of Changpeng Zhao himself, short-term pains may be needed for long-term gains. Now, we're not sure if those long-term gains are for everybody or just for the U.S., but super savvy investors or those with a little bit more discretionary income for their nodes, for their computers, I can definitely see them getting a VPN. And for those who know, a VPN basically just changes your geo tag on your computer, so no one really knows where you are, or you can keep it absent. But I'm not necessarily sure if that's going to work once Binance updates its terms of conditions, or terms of use, excuse me. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be savvy and privy to everyone that's trying to get around it. So we have a good 2 months, possibly 3 months to use Binance if you're in the US. It was such a beautiful alternative to the Cryptopias, way better than Coinbase. I've even stopped using Bittrex to use Binance. Now it seems we're going to be going back to Bittrex now. So hopefully this isn't permanent. The token itself dropped about 10%, which isn't that bad. I believe it was trading around $33 currently. Now, whether that's going to spike or dip, who knows? I still plan on keeping my tokens regardless. Well, I did sell a little bit, but I do plan on keeping the majority. We'll say it that way. But there are a total of approximately 40 million people that use Binance, right? Now, 15% of those people are from the US. Now, I'm not going to say I feel responsible. I am nowhere near a whale. I'm a mere minnow, constantly striving to get up there. But, you know, I do like to talk about crypto. I do like to increase adoption as much as I can, both on and offline. And I do have a Binance shirt I like to wear. You know, I like to sport out, random places. And you'll be surprised how many people understand what Binance is, particularly in Atlanta and California, just different places. So, man, this is definitely going to be interesting this next quarter to see what happens, because I want to see what exchanges will come out the woodwork and how regulatory friendly is Binance going to go, because that's all this is about. They're basically just trying to abide by U.S. regulations. As a matter of fact, approved by FinCEN themselves, Binance will be led by BAM Investing. So just to make sure the U.S. is, I guess, following the rules, or honestly, it seems like some intermediary stuff. So everybody want their hands in the crock pot. But right now, Binance is using geotag blocking to restrict web access to 29 countries, and the US is one of them, effective of September 12th. So fam, you have literally until the 12th of September to either move your coins from Binance to a trusted ledger if you haven't, or get as many coins that you've always been paper trading, scouting, and immediately purchase them, because once the 12th comes, we may not be able to for either indefinitely or a certain amount of time. Who knows? Man, it's almost like this Facebook white paper news just has almost everyone panicking, man. But we're going to end this with some brighter news, or at least some news that can put a smirk on your face. Now, if you don't know who this gentleman is, I do believe this is, I'm not going to say one of the Mount Rushmores of crypto, but definitely when I first got into blockchain and learning about it, Andreas Antonopoulous helped me immensely. He takes some of the most complicated things and presents them on an elementary level. If you haven't checked out his book, Mastering Bitcoin, I highly implore you guys do so. It's almost like my handy dandy sports almanac, if you catch my drift. He also has other books, Mastering Ethereum. Internet of Money is actually the one that I enjoy, because I'm not super savvy as a developer, but Internet of Money I feel is very palatable for the consumer part. But anyway, now Andreas Antonopoulos is known for, he's definitely one of the good guys on the blockchain. He's constantly exposing banking cartels, which people don't even think of, constantly opening people's minds to, do we really need these intermediaries? Just constantly just opening people's minds, because we're drones. We're so used to being controlled with our own money. There was a time when a bank would actually pay you to use their service, believe that or not. Now it seems a little satirical, but I didn't want to get too much into this article. A lot of it, I'm not going to say is redundant, but if you do know Andreas, you do know that some of this information is you catch his drift. Basically, where does he see blockchain now? Where does he see it going? Pros and cons of the market last year. I just felt it was beautiful reading material, and if anything, some FUD busting material, certainly after coming with this Binance news. So, we don't really know what the prices are going to be at the end of the year. We can project, we can speculate, we can surround ourselves with some of the most privy investors or former Wall Street guys, but at the end of the day, adoption really only comes with the use case. So be patient, remember your end goal, and rewrite those BSA guidelines, guys. I'm curious, because I want to know what exchange is going to take a lot more. What exchange is going to take a lot more market cap now that Binance is going to be down for the US? I know one thing is for sure. I am going to be upping my Binance coins and moving them to my ledger. Oh, one last thing before we leave, and we'll wrap this up. Now, to all of you who purchase a Ledger Nano, congratulations. You are practicing the first step to financial freedom, securing your keys. But as you know, you could probably only have 3 coins on your ledger. Man, that's hella unfortunate, but we will be upgrading to a Nano X. From what I'm hearing, you can install literally every single currency on there, so including Binance tokens. So I will be purchasing one. Give a quick review, see how it goes. Man, oh man, this Binance news is scary, guys. We probably have a good 3 months, so that may be 6 checks, 12 checks, 3 checks, depending on your situation. But what you do with those checks is really going to predicate how the rest of your year is going to go, guys. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. But without further ado or further shenanigans, I'll leave you back to your day. Time is our most important asset. And of course, this isn't financial advice. I don't know why you guys think this is financial advice. This is merely a time capsule. Okay, this is a time capsule. I'm just narrating life as I see it. And one day, man, one day this blockchain thing is going to have everybody booming. But until then, we up.